What up? I know it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded, but I've been feeling a little lazy recently, but whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, this is just kind of like a update video. I have a few things to say before I say the updates. One is obviously very different looking, as you can tell. And this is because I was having a think to myself, and I thought, if I got recommended my own videos, they're too boring. Come on. It's just me sitting there. Like, I thought it'd be fun to get a vlog, but it just doesn't feel like me. It's too boring, it's too simple. So for now, we're just gonna have this for the moment, so don't mind that. Anyways, the other thing was that there's been a lot of things, and in between that, they're quite frequent. I guess one thing, a few days later, next. And some of this stuff is kind of vague. Like, I'll say, like, for example, one of the categories was sparsely throughout. We'll get into that later. So instead of it being like one off day, it was like every few days or whatever, really almost every night or something. So I kind of had to look for some space to kind of fill in, and I decided it's better to get it out in a way, but so I can make more kind of, because I have lots of like fun ideas and stuff I prefer to do, but also this channel's mainly to keep an update of my own summer for myself. So yeah, well, tagging others along on the way. Yeah, I guess we'll start. The first thing I wanted to go over was how a few weeks ago, me and my friends went to watch 2 movies at the cinema. The first one was The Amazing Digital Circus movie, and the second one was Backrooms. I thought both were really good, I can't lie. For the first one, I will admit I have not seen the show, but my friends really like it, so I tagged along with them, and it was really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it, I can't lie. It was really fun. Yeah, the only problem is there wasn't much people in the cinema, and when it was, there were children, and after watching it, I don't think they should have been in there, really. What I know of the show, like some parts and stuff, and some like themes, I just felt odd seeing them. But then afterwards, we had to wait like around 2 hours or so for Backrooms, so we just kind of walked around the streets and stuff in the rain, by the way. And then we also found kind of this building with loads of graffiti on it, so we kind of looked at the graffiti, and it was pretty nice. Then we went back into the cinema to watch Backrooms, and my expectations were high, but oh my god, they were surpassed. I was genuinely super just wow. It was shocking, it was beautiful, it was perfect. As someone who like loves like the backrooms and liminal spaces and all that, I was tweaking over that back in like 2020, 2021. And I was expecting like the spaghetti bacteria guy, you know, but no, it was obviously is based on Kane Parsons' series, which I kind of watched the earlier episodes, but I haven't really stayed that updated. But I'd say I was able to understand. Well, I knew what the Backrooms was, so that's also kind of part of it. But I love the interpretation, like the whole like the memories, the parallels to MRI scans and all that. Just beautiful. It was just really good. The next one is this hangout my friends had a few days later to plan some summer plans. We kind of made like a list of ideas and stuff we kind of want to do over the summer, and that was pretty fun. We did it at McDonald's over some McFlurries, and then after that we decided to walk around, and we went to Tesco because yeah, and we found a bunch of fugglers. We had this great idea. We were like, hey, what if we buy ones that look like each other? And we were like, that's a great idea. So we bought ones that look like each other, and then you kind of do whatever you want with them. I got this kind of rainbow bunny. I looked for a picture of him, but super dope. Oh, his nickname, I have a name for him, but I prefer using his nickname, which is Pax, because there's a rabbit and there's too many rabbit characters that end in AX, so I thought it'd be pretty funny to add to it. Also because Lax, the green rabbit, is an inside joke, my friend, so I thought it'd be like a funny tie-in. So his name's Pax with a P. So after the Tesco, I think we went back to the McDonald's, and then we all went home or whatever. The next day, we were just hanging out. We were originally going to go to a bunch of charity shops, but by the time we were all free, it was kind of a bit too late, so we kind of walked around and we decided, hey, let's just get some takeaway. So we went to this local restaurant, and we got some takeaway. It was pretty chill going up there. I had a successful social interaction. I got the thing I wanted. Yippee! And then we decided to go to the park, but on the way, we stopped off at a Mr. Price, and we were like, right, what if we paint each other? Because you know the fun trend where you get a bunch of people and you paint each other. So we did that. Mine came out questionable. My friends' ones are really good though. Then again, I'm not a painter. I never claimed to be good at painting. I draw whatever one with any medium, and I'm happy with it anyway. I thought it was pretty fun. And then after that, we played in the playground. You might be forgetting mixed up with everything. But then we didn't do much for a bit, me and my friends. So instead, a lot of these nights have been filled. This is in person, by the way. Obviously, we texted over text. But in person, I hung out with my siblings a lot. Every night, kind of. We'd play games. Like, for example, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 4, the remake. Playing a bit of NSR, my older sister, and myself. And watching my older sister play Persona. I've kind of been doing that. And then my younger sister, we've kind of just playing Mario Kart. But 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And so then, me and my friends, we finally had this great idea. We're like, hey, let's call and read boyfriends, because what else do you do? So we did, and that was it was pretty crazy. There was so much happening, but so little happening. I had like no lines. I chose to pick Prep. I thought it was ever even getting funny because all the trailers are pretty funny with him in it. He had like, with the amount of chapters we read, he had like no lines for like half of them. So I was just kind of stuck there listening to my friends just laughing as I have to say the most just horrifying lines ever. And now, last thing I would like to say is, earlier today, I was craving some cake for some reason. I don't know. And I was like, hey, what if I convince my younger sister to make cake as well? Because she likes buttercream. So we made a cake, and it was really, really good. It looked like bread, and though it tasted like vanilla cake, and it was pretty good. And everyone liked it. And I got called a good baker. Wow, I'm so awesome. But yeah, hopefully this will be a different kind of change of pace instead of, hey look, I did one thing, here's a video. No, I think I should have like events that lead up to a video. Not put too much pressure on myself while also still letting myself make whatever fun videos or like skits or animations or whatever ideas I have. So yeah.